Hello, I'm Taureor and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 with the Kaiserreich mod, the mod that simulates what could have happened if Germany won the First World War. We're playing as the United States. I must say it's pretty frustrating so far because we're dealing with internal troubles. And I should also remind you that I'm trying out something with this series. Basically, if you're a patron, you can binge watch future episodes. I mean, as many as I've made to date, to when you're watching this. And that's about it. Okay, the Papal Conclave has elected a pope, and the Romanians are taking up arms. But I'm more interested in my own election. Let's switch this garrison unit to a regular infantry unit, and gather up all our current troops in Washington. A reminder, our current goal is to try and prevent the civil war. The trial of Sacco and Vanzetti. Right, the two immigrants from Italy, Sacco and Vanzetti, have been accused of killing a guard and the paymaster of a local bank in Braintree, Massachusetts, a town outside of Boston. The case has quickly become the trial of the century, for Sacco and Vanzetti are anarchists. And surprisingly, the Combined Syndicates of America has come out strongly in favor of the two men, while the American First has come out against them. However the case goes, it looks like it will anger plenty of people. Yeah, they're guilty. Because we'll lose political power in both of those cases. We don't care what Socialist Republic of Italy thinks of us. Sorry, squeaky chair. I have to do something about that. And construction is not going on. Revolution in Siam does not concern us. I'm waiting for my own election, and it's taking bloody forever to come. The Great Heatwave of 36. Okay, long story short, it's super hot, and 3,000 people died. And we lose political power. Dominion of India and Afghanistan have signed a peace deal. Okay. Oh, and we've finished some research. Okay, the death of Alexander Berkman. Today, the writer, leader of the American anarcho-syndicalist movement, and would-be assassin Alexander Berkman passed away. Good. Why do I lose power when an enemy passes away? Oh well, whatever. The anarcho-syndicalist torch passes on to John Jack Reed. Construction 1 has been completed and the Arab Congress happened. Okay, we're gonna do excavation because we're selling our resources. And the Arab Congress is, long story short, the Arab countries are banding together against the Ottoman Empire. Gone with the Wind. Margaret Mitchell published her novel Gone with the Wind. Political power. Good. The 4th of July. Celebrate democracy. Good. Our political power is climbing out of the gutter very, very slowly. Edward VIII sends a letter to Hoover. With rising instability in the US, the new King of Britain, of British Empire, Edward VIII, ruling Canada, decided to send a private letter. Okay, I should pause. Private letter to Herbert Hoover. While the media don't know the content of the letter, it is speculated that King warned the president that in case of choosing the radicals, Canada and her allies will need to take drastic measures, as they don't want to spoil the stability of the Canadian-American border. And we lose political power. Unfortunate. The socialist state of Siam declared war on the Kingdom of Siam. Doesn't really concern me. And Poland elects a new king. The coronation of Fryderyk Christian Saski. That suggests he's a German one? Because Sas, that's a Saxon dynasty. Let's make sure. Doesn't say. I think he's a Saxon king. Yes, he's a Saxon king. So they're going to have closer ties with Germany. Okay. Songsuradet Rebellion, a Siamese revolution. Again, that doesn't really concern us that much, the Kingdom of Siam. Eritrea revolts, Ethiopia. suppose. Ethiopia's only gain in Weltkrieg, the prized coastal possession of Eritrea, is now in open revolt. Abyssinia declared war on on Eritrea. Anarcho-syndicalists achieve Italian majority. Right. Those are all events that are on the other side of the world, and we have our own troubles. Lots of them, in fact. Now, should I demolish my dockyards? No, let's just keep stockpiling convoys. The great heatwave is over. Oh, actually, that gives me an idea, because we do have puppets, don't we? Yes, we do. Oh. As a democracy, we cannot lower autonomy levels. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. I was going to send them some convoys to decrease their autonomy, but apparently I can't lower autonomy, which makes me angry. Whatever. Increase in stability. Wonderful. And, alright, first things first. That lets me actually construct some things. And here comes another doctrine. A day in September. Let me read this very quickly. Okay, so basically, with all the tensions and so on, we could theoretically hand over power to the military. But that's not what we want. What we want is to go to the elections. Okay, national focused bypassed. Can I now research? No. These are event focuses as well. Now, if I understand correctly, I have to elect Curtis to have a chance of avoiding the civil war. So this is what we're going to do. I'm assuming I will get the choice. Riots and protests at Rangoon University. Well, that's not my problem. It's a problem, but not my problem. I'm going to try and do everything in my power to prevent the civil war. Not waste resources. And here comes the presidential election. So we can get Garner, who's a Democrat. We can get Curtis, a Republican. We can get Huey Long, who's a nationalist. And we can get Jack Reed, who is a syndicalist. I'm going with Curtis. If I understand correctly, he's my only chance to avoid the civil war. President Curtis. Does that mean I can do focuses now? Yes, it does. Okay, I can only do the two down here. Economic Relief Act, Production Efficiency Cap, Factory Output, Consumer Goods, or Civil Liberties. We're doing civil liberties first because the political situation is our biggest concern right now. And as for research, it is 36. So this is ahead of time. I'm going to do different things instead. Let's do the mortar. And I'm going mobile, so I think I will need medium tanks. Because heavy tanks will be too slow. And yeah, I want to just add them to the units. Although maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should ignore the tanks and just build rocket artillery. I will need rocket artillery eventually, and it's very powerful. Let's go this way first. When we have some research stones that are free, I might do tanks. And go straight to medium and add them to my units. America First contested the election results. Of course they would. CSA contested election results. Of course they would. Bastards. And stability goes into the gutter again. Long establishes the Minutemen. The America First established the Minutemen as a paramilitary force in the south of the country. Well, screw him. Right. At least we can do focuses now. Which will help us a little bit. What's my national unity? I see it somewhere. President Hoover supports the new president. Extra political power. Good. Every little bit helps, of course. Yeah, I kinda need rocket artillery. We should research that. Excavation 1. Okay, it's December, and research can bank up to 30 days of research. So I'm going to wait until January to start the new research project. And here goes the economy. Charles Curtis's inauguration, extra political power. Cool, we're only at minus 144. Also, I should have checked my cabinet. Quentin Roosevelt. Oh, crap. Consumer goods factory 7%. That's horrible. The political power gain can be helpful, but the consumer goods factories... I need to replace him when I have the political power points. Frank Knox, foreign minister. Doesn't matter that much. John J. McCloy, construction speed, political power gain, production efficiency cap. He's good. And Fiorello LaGuardia, national unity, resistance growth. Not so great. He's good though. I need to replace this guy when I have the points, if I ever have the points. For now, let's continue. The New Year's Day strike. Oh, crap. Is this what running an actual country is like? Oh, I almost forgot the research. Yeah, in a moment. We are not constructing anything right now, so this is probably not going to be very helpful. Let's instead do concentrated industry. Although we're about to be constructing something, I think. Minus 50. Ah, crap. Oh, it doesn't involve the dockyards. Good to know. Long's Southern Rally. Minus 100 political power. I hate this man so much now. Whew. Curtis deals with Reed's strike. Negotiate or do not negotiate. Well, judging from the description of the focuses, I kind of have to negotiate in order to prevent a civil war, so I'm going to negotiate. Hey, extra political power. Curtis and Reed sit down in Chicago. Wonderful. Curtis hoped that through patient negotiation he could bring the strike to an end. Long demands to be president, yes, of course, to be present at the negotiations. Huey Long had demanded that the America first be involved in the negotiations with Reed to ensure that Curtis doesn't give the country away. The presence of Long will no doubt be a negative one and may destroy them. Now, one thing I've learned from playing Kaiserreich, if the event says that something might go badly, it's basically saying if you do this, everything will go to shit. So I am not going to allow him to participate. I lose political power either way, so it probably won't matter that much. Although, yeah, if the game says it's probably going to disrupt the talks, then he's probably going to disrupt the talks. And, yeah, that might be a mistake. Maybe that will give him a reason to start a civil war. Okay. Downfall instability, of course. Reed puts his demands to Curtis. Reed had many demands to be put into effect. He demanded that a minimum wage be set and that a 40-hour workweek be set. He also wanted to create a welfare system for the unemployed and give the trade unions more power in government to overcome the influence of the rich. Give in or implement some of his reforms. Okay, let's do some of them. Because I don't want to lose all that political power. Maybe that will be sufficient? Come on, Reed, is that good? Can we be friends now? Long protests the reform. Give in to Long or give what assurances we can. Long had seen the reforms as an attack against the very fundamentals of the American free market. He launched a massive protest in the South to put pressure on the government. Curtis wanted to respond, but he didn't want to alienate Reed. Yeah, if I give in to Long, then Reed won't like it. So let's give him empty words. Minus 400. Okay. Liberia declares independence. Really? Yeah, I'm gonna annex them. Later on. While Liberia has been a protectorate of the United States until now, today they declared their independence and have banished all American advisors from their government. Word has it that they have aligned themselves with the German Empire and Mitteleuropa, clearly believing the Germans will protect them. Let's annex them. Later on. MacArthur proposes assassination of Long. Oh, that's something that's promising. MacArthur privately met with the president today, made a shocking proposal, the assassination of Huey Long. Analysis of reports from spies from within the American First Party indicated that the entire movement would tear itself apart without his charismatic leadership, and while it might lead to extensive rioting, it has definitely preferable to an organized uprising, which appeared more and more likely. You know what? What the hell, let's do it. If the assassination fails, we're in trouble. It is a short time before noon in Atlanta, and Huey Long is delivering a speech in front of the Capitol building. Suddenly, his speech is interrupted by several gunshots. He miraculously survives, or he's dead. He's dead. Huey Long is dead. With death of Huey Long, Atlanta quickly descended into rioting, and protests erupted across the rest of the South, Midwest over the course of the day. This is awful, but at least we won't be fighting a civil war. Political power. Minus 300, and we lose guns. Oh, everything is preferable to a civil war. Just minus 700, really? Minus 700. Peace at last. With the America First Party broke... Oh, I have not selected a new... No, this is a war goal. We'll do that later. With the America First Party broken as a political force and the combined syndicates satisfied with our reforms, the political crisis in the country appears to have passed. The world is still a dangerous place, and our focus in foreign affairs will have to be decided eventually, but for now we can rest easy. 600 political power. Cool. Okay, political power 600. Civil war avoided. Minus 12%. Consumer goods factories, and we get rid of the political crisis modifier, which was quite problematic for us. Yay! Haha! Might even get average stability soon. So what's next? What's next for us? Am I actually producing something? One factory is constructing stuff. Well, that's not good, is it? Now, Liberia. Is it time? Ah, crap, they're now allied with the Germans. Well, but we will maintain the war goal. It will not expire, if I'm understanding this correctly, so we can just attack them at a later date. If and when we choose to fight the Germans. Whew, that was so stressful. I need guns. Pass the Economic Relief Act. That's going to be very helpful. And now, I can start doing the other reforms. I can do the fair deal. 3 times research bonus for construction technology. Political power. Public work projects. Worst is over and flourishing economy. Alright, this is interesting, but do I need to finish this tree first? This is going to be helpful. Factory output 10%. And infrastructure construction speed 5%. This is going to be useful, especially since they are quite short, to be researched. But I think we can gain more by doing the fair deal first, because that can lead to extra political power, which in turn will give us some extra... Yeah, this is foreign. Maybe we should do the Monroe Doctrine first, because we would get the political power that would increase our stability. Okay, this is something I need to think over quite thoroughly. Okay, what will get rid of the Great Depression? Oh, this is the worst is over. It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Okay, it's bad. The worst is over. So, to get rid of that, we would need to do this. And that requires all of these. That is a lot. That is a lot. That's what? 3 factories. Research bonus. Infrastructure. Federal Project 1. Oh, this is actually very good, because this gives me constant political power. Alright, let's check the others. Nice! Agricultural improvements. Better production. Radar, free factories, research slot. And better resources, more political power. Now, these are good, but this one especially, Federal Project 1, is very good. But it will take me a long time to do this. First, let's have a look at the Monroe Doctrine. Oh, this is not an option. War Plan Purple. That would let us attack the Mexicans. Claiming America. Oh, this will be bypassed automatically. Reclaim New England would give us... Maine owned upstate New York. What would that again give me? That would let us expand, I think. Arsenal of Democracy. Trade opinion. Good. Not great, though. Take a side. Interesting. But this makes us make decisions that we can't undo later. I'm just thinking of doing the Monroe Doctrine purely for the political power. Just to get out of low stability faster. But I think the best option is to do the fair deal, expand the era, because this one, Federal Project 1, will actually give us tons of political power in the long run. I think it is definitely worth it. And we will want to do that eventually. Then again, wouldn't we be better off if we just did the things that would give us Mexico, for example? Let's have a look. War Plan Purple. Cuban intervention, Mexican intervention. Let's read the description. We should look at dealings with the Mexicans and making sure that they are loyal to us, as a syndicalist country on our borders will not do. We have neglected dealing with them for far too long. This basically lets us go to war, probably. We're not ready to go to war. We probably have a stronger army than we do. Pax America. Good. Reclaiming Americas. So... These won't work because the Civil War has not broken out. Do I understand this correctly? Okay, you know what? Let's go with the fair deal. We need our economy up and running. We have an available war goal against Liberia. We're not going to use it. And I suppose I could start deploying units. I mean, there's really no need to, but... whatever. Sure, why not? Oh, I made a mistake. Actually, I should have... selected this army as a target. Can I do that? Yes. Yes, can I? I think so. Not sure. I'll just make sure everyone joins the main army. Republic declared in Serbia. Good. Now we kind of have to... Yay, Southern Rally has gone. And the New Year strike will also be gone soon. Then we can actually start building stuff properly. Actually, let's build some more infrastructure. Like, where do I have a lot of slots? In Pennsylvania. Right, this is going down so that we can build infrastructure first. It will be more efficient that way. Do I have the forces to fight the Mexicans? Probably not. Increase instability, and we have researched the mortar and the artillery. Wonderful. Low stability. Artillery and the mortar are done. This is 39 technology, so it's way ahead of time, but we're finally We're gonna get a bonus to construction soon. Which one gave us the bonus to construction? The fair deal gives us the bonus to construction, so I should probably wait for the bonus before I start researching it. Then again, I could use the bonus later, but I suppose I can use the bonus later. Let's start researching it. Make our economy strong. The economy being the most important part. Republic of Korea declared war on the Empire of Japan. Are you sure you want to do that? It's not looking good for you. Right, we're probably going to need to fight the Mexicans. Do you have any allies? You do not have any allies. Fate of the Colorado River Dam. Political power versus man. I'm cool with that. Oh crap, what did I just click away? Forgot to pause. Hey, where's the event log? Dismissed alerts? No. I can never find the event logs. Yes, completed them, yes, of course, but where is that event? No. Damn it. I'll have to watch the video back to see what I dismissed. Oh, also it is time to end the episode. So we've avoided the Civil War. Now let's focus on expansion. Maybe I should go with the war plan for a Mexican intervention. Maybe that will give me... Perhaps that will give me a war goal. Anyway, time to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Goodbye.